Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to live gbpusd demo trading. Um, Today is Monday, November 17th, and right now on the 1 hour we're forming this bearish SMT on Euro. So Euro is the leading index for shorts off this 4 hour high right here, because Euro is below this 4 hour high and GBP is above this 4 hour high. So off that we have an SMT, and what we're looking for right now is GBP to either come into this gap off market open or to go higher, sweep out this high. And then we would probably off that want to take shorts down to this hourly low. And with Euro, I don't really know where we would realistically want to go. Euro already has its retracement, so literally if Euro can just give us full confirmation, which it kind of is already, we can just go ahead and take a short. Yeah, because if you mark a break of structure, you can go high to low. We're getting a retracement, reacting off it. Like right now, we already got a break of structure in our direction off market open, but right now we don't really want to take that because we are gunning for these highs, and we are clearly not reacting off a retracement here. Like, and I mean, I'm down to long up to these highs if we can. Like, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll take a little long and we can just go ahead and go up to these highs, because we basically reacted off a 15-minute gap by like how many pips? Oh, that's a lot of pips. But if we also just go up and take out these highs without retracing, I'm completely fine with that, because taking shorts likely, actually taking longs would be the bigger trade, but taking shorts is more of a plan followed trade, so we would be better off just doing that. We still have not swept these highs. So I mean, if we get a pullback here, I might just long and just call it a day, because that will be a pretty easy win. Unless we just get absolutely ran through, which that would suck. If Euro breaks structure, I kind of don't want to take this, because I feel like GBP might give us a fake long entry, fake out the freaking buyers. Because obviously, long term, we probably want to keep continuing higher. But I feel like right now, maybe this is a fake move higher. Price is going to go down, stop out the buyers, then continue in the trend of the uptrend. I feel like we do need some sort of retracement to continue this move higher. But with that being said, technically, we didn't, well, not technically, we did not break structure on Euro. So if we could literally close bullish, like if we, as long as we don't break structure on Euro, I'm down to take this trade, because that's just showing that price doesn't really want to reverse yet. But if Euro is just going to keep going lower, and if it does break structure, then I don't want to take it. We also still would not have shorted on Euro yet. Oh shoot, we did get a bullish candle. I mean, I'm not gonna take this. This is such an L entry. Hold on, so if I did this, can't even get like 1-to-1, bro. Like, it's an easy win, but it's like I'd have to do this. I don't even think I can. Hold on. I mean, I could. Not. I would like it to be a better entry though, with better stops here. No way we would have just got ran through. That's insane. So if we took this trade, we still would not have been stopped out yet. Yeah, but now we're gonna go lower. Oh, and if we don't inverse this gap, then that's kinda juicy. 809, 805. We're definitely within range to reverse. I would like it better if off this gap we can go take out these highs, then we could short. But it does not look like Euro is feeling like going any higher. Equilibrium is right here. So Euro just broke structure to the downside below the slow. We still would need a retracement on Euro. We're like, yeah, honestly, you probably could enter here. We're probably just gonna rip higher. I mean, this isn't as bad as the trade, but I don't want to take loans anymore because I don't like how that got ran through. And but like it probably could, but like I just don't want to. I don't know if this is like FOMO or anything, but I'd rather take the short. Like, oh yeah, I caught it. We would just rip higher, and then boom, DP. Okay, well now we can take short. Cause like, the thing is, even if I take this trade, yeah, we would have walked home with obviously an easy 800 bucks, but it's like we have to close at these highs instantly because the risk to reward is so low. I want to take a bigger risk to reward trade and catch an actual move down because we've been moving so high for so long and haven't got any sort of retracement off of it. We're likely, since we're moving higher now, going to want to target a really big frickin' move lower. Like, I mean, off here, yeah, we kind of moved lower, but we have not gotten any sort of true retracement yet. So, for me, and look, we're already turning around, so if we took this, it's like whatever. You get one big candle, and then, I mean, we probably would still sweep these highs, but it's like one big candle and then a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, you're probably gonna edge these highs so take profit by like 1 pip, and then still it's like a crappy odd trade. Like obviously, if I'm not losing money here, I would have my stops at break even. And if we get stopped out for break even, it's fine. But I really would want to just have a break of structure and retracement, and then candle closure, and then just short down to these lows. Honestly, probably would be good. Probably just like take profit here. Because this is where, like, the super 15-minute and, like, 30-minute gap sheesh are. Or it's more down here. It's actually lower than the lows itself. Okay, I'll just put it here. Yeah, looks like we're doing edge take profit off these highs. So yeah, it would have been a crappy trade if I took this. Now, Euro literally, oh, we formed equal highs. That is some buns, dog. Didn't even sweep these. Now it's making me feel like my sheesh is gonna get run through if I take this. Okay, well, obviously we're breaking structure. This crappy little long would have got stopped out of break even. Yo, don't sell off yet, dog. Hold up. I do want to short down to here, but I mean, if I can't take profit at this low right here, then I'd probably, if I can't take at least 1-to-1 at this low right here, I probably am just gonna go and short down to like here, because even if we do sweep out the lows in the gap, um, trading this direction still chill. I actually break though. Like I do need price to break structure here. Okay, good. We just broke structure below this low right here and validated all these imbalances. If price literally could just pop a little bit higher and hit this 1 minute gap, that would be perfect. Well, that's not perfect. Dog. I get it. You want to move lower, but chill. I might just go ahead and just take the short off this, because we already got the displacement. Only problem is we could literally get the reversal now and just go higher. But this should be take profit one. We could react off the gap. That is a possibility. Bro, but I just want an actual retracement, you know? Dude, like, oh my gosh, I know I, like, technically should take this. I just want a retracement. Yes, we got the retracement. Haha, I'm happy now. Okay, now I'll take trade. So, I am going down my stops here. And we could. So like definitely, yeah, we hit the gap. So now we are very much able to go and take a short. Sweet, and we get a reaction here. So, can we short down to these lows is the question. Yepper doodle, we can. So as long as we, oh yeah, and if we close bearish up here, then yeah, 100% dog. I'm gonna short down to these lows and like the actual gap over here. There's a 30-minute gap here. It's technically not even formed, so there's no need to target that until it forms. So right now we would want to go down, short down to here. Ooh, this, I need to see this candle move, dude. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so stops right up here above this gap. Pretty chill. Might put stops above the highs. Or might just short down to the freaking lows, dog. Hold up, bro. Jeez. Give me a second to enter. Okay, we did just sweep out these lows. And now we're in this massive fair value gap. Only issue right now, yeah, obviously we are super freaking bearish, but we already came down and hit this 30-minute gap and swept out these lows. We're not even technically in this trade, but I accidentally entered with a limit order, but we can just say that we were in it. Price like this is gonna go higher and stop us out anyways, because this is like way too late of a trade. But technically, you're supposed to ignore this stuff. Hopefully, we can just keep moving lower for a while. Might take profit. I'm just gonna get this off here. Dude, delete this. The frick. Once price hits this hourly gap, that is honestly a good time to take profit. Yeah, because like now we're gonna come up in like probably reverse. Probably not gonna even be able to make anything off that. So like this is honestly take profit until price forms a 1 hour gap, then we can react off that. It's honestly the goal. Like the only way we could make any sort of money is if price can go and like get a super deep retracement off this 30-minute gap, because likely, because while there is a chance price would want to come down and sweep out these hourly lows, we could also just never. Are you kidding me? Dude, why do they have to fall down? Bro, my Christmas lights just fell down. The ones held up by friggin' scotch tape. Dude, but like if I take a win, I want to get tagged into this, dog. Hmm. You know, it would be nice having some music playing here. You know, but to me, it's honestly pretty clear. Price probably doesn't want to sweep out these lows and probably will not want to sweep out an hour, make a whole hourly gap, and I can just sit here for 40 minutes. It's probably going to react off the 30-minute gap and then go higher. But I do have a little scapegoat here that lets me close. If we get confirmation that price wants to move higher, we could just leave. Because we're going to have to be sitting here waiting for price to dev it up for a minute. We're still not even in this trade, but it's alright. We can just say we are. Yeah, because technically we're not in the trade, but I hit the sell button when price was moving in my frickin' direction. Yes. I'm not gonna do this when I'm trading the funded, so this is not something I have to worry about. Um, but I will have to like correct myself and tell myself to like just freaking hit market instead of the other one. We just hit 1-to-1, but bro, like I'm not taking this trade off the table yet. Take profit is all the way down here, and if this hits, like, which I really want it to hit, but it's kind of a long shot. If it hits, then we're chilling. Except I do want to catch a piece of this, though. Like, I almost just want to put sell limit here and just force price, like, to let me into the trade, but, like, why would I do that? Why don't I just wait till I get up here and then I get my entry? Yeah, like, all we're doing now is just getting a deeper retracement than normal. Like, we're going to eventually get confirmation here and want to go higher. It's just a matter of how low do we actually want to go before going higher. Honestly, stops could have gone right here. You really would have wanted to take profit at the lows here, but you also could have taken profit at the gap. And we are moving way lower. And you gotta take some sort of trade here, you know. So now we're gonna go higher. That's just how it is. Oh, and we're in this. We're in the hourly gap on euro. Hold up. Okay, so we can low-key work this out. If price can like go, we can do some like theoretical stuff just to cash out some sheesh here, you know. If price could barely peek below these lows and sweep them, I would close because you'd make an easy 1-to-1. Right now, though, stops are at break even, or at least stops are at this gap here. Guess I hope we don't get tagged in now. If we get tagged in now, I do not want to take this trade. I might honestly take this sheesh off the table. This is just like you guys can see like the monies. Because we could just retrace and then just go lower, but it's like if we do get confirmation the price wants to move higher, the trade goes off the table. Because we are obviously predicting a good chunk move of price here. Honestly, stop should have just gone here because of how tight it was, or it should have gone up here if you were going to be taking that trade. Yeah, that is kind of true. Okay, so yeah, now likely off this hourly retracement, we should want to have price going higher. We could have honestly just taken the trade with the likelihood of price going down to this hourly gap and kind of the 30-minute gap here. And what we could have done is tightened our stops. So then, which candle hits it at 320? Yeah, right here, literally, we would just take profit. So, as you can imagine, it would be. I mean, if we sweep these lows, I'll just like, it would be stops here. Gosh, but it's like, do we just stay in here? Because this follows no sort of plan. It's just taking your money off the table. And then take profit would have been after we moved lower here, and then we would have just closed. Yeah, okay, yeah, barely sweeping. Yeah, we're just gonna say we close it here, and we'll make like $1,000, even though we're not making any monies. Gosh, is that like stupid though? Because that has to be so stupid. Because now it looks like we're just gonna run through all this sheesh. Hold up, no, like, oh my gosh, like, want to say I didn't do that, but like I can't do it now. Okay, so like obviously we're up in profit, but saying that we made more than we did is technically cheating. We could just say, in theory, we closed once Euro hit the 1 hour gap because like, yeah, we could sweep out these lows. It is highly unlikely though, but stop should have been tighter, so we should honestly made more, but hey, don't be greedy. We'll take home that win. A win is a win. We'll just say this is our profit for today because as you guys saw, you saw me enter, like, I know it is kind of like sketch how I just enter with a limit order, so technically I'm not risking anything, but in theory, like, even if I did a limit order on the funded account, which it wouldn't happen, like I don't make the mistake on the funded account like I do in here, even if we did enter with a limit order, um, still we would have like done this, and like even if we did enter with the limit order, it wouldn't have happened, and we would have been entered with a market order, and we could have taken profit at these lows just to like, well, basically what all we're doing is just taking profit at the hourly gap, and we could have, if we tightened our stops, like yeah, like 320, like halfway through the candle. So basically, hold on, it just got rid of my order. Like right on this candle, you can imagine like here, like at any time here, we would have basically just closed out. Would have probably closed like 1.5 million units, and then left a couple units running here, stops at break even. Take profit 2 would be down here if we did under stops. That's what we could have done, but we didn't. So still took home a pretty decent bag because this was the trade we actually took. Stops were a little higher than they would have needed to be. But easy, we'll say $1,030 winning day. And yeah, I hope you guys, sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this live demo trading recap. And I will see you guys. What is updating? Let me just update this P&L. Holy win streak though. Like literally, you guys are seeing this P&L already. We are on a 4 trade win streak right now, which is honestly pretty insane. We've just been taking like dub after dub. But these are like, this was honestly a pretty crappy win. Because I wasn't even in it. But like I did, you saw me like hit the close button on the stop loss position. If that was a real position, I would have also closed out of my position there. And really, all we're doing is like, because this is a really big imbalance price, likely would want to reverse off this. Like all we're doing is just betting on the likelihood that price is going to go and like literally just reverse off of the hourly gap, which that is a take profit target. Um, okay, where'd I enter? At 3:15. We could honestly sit here for another 30 minutes and end up forming an hourly gap, and that would be our new take profit point, which it looks like we could, but at the same rate, it looks like we might invalidate this gap, react off this gap, and continue higher. But bro, like, you make a solid 1-to-1. That's a good day. That's the thing. If you can make like 1K in a day, that is insane and that is good. Okay, so what happened today is, we'll say, took profits. We'll say it was like bullish, yeah, bullish market conditions in need of a retracement. Took a short down to a 1 hour fair value gap on Euro USD, and price, hold on, and we'll say that doubled as a, yeah, right here, like boom, breaking structure two. We're getting an EQ retracement, we're gonna go higher. Instant, like either it's a good spot to take profit, or it's either a good spot to go ahead and just
Like literally, yeah, you could just take profit here if you want to target the hourly lows. It's either a good spot to take profit, or it's either a good spot to go ahead and take a long, honestly. But we're not going to do that because price could continue moving lower. But off this current candle, like right now, is just a great time to go ahead and get in. Yeah, they doubled as a 30-minute, 15-minute gap, and it looks like we're reacting off a 30-minute, 15-minute gap again. Doubled as a 30 minutes and 15-minute fair value gap on gbpusd, and I took hold on, I'll add the fact that it was also limit order. I never actually got entered because I accidentally took a limit order. Yeah, and then you would have been stopped at a break even. So, yeah, obviously, we could have taken the break even hit, or we could take the 1K banger. Me personally, I'm gonna take the 1K freaking banger. And now, like, longs look amazing. Like I said, off this candle would have been a great time to take longs. Literally, what happens 2 seconds after I say that? We are ripping higher. Now we're gonna want to continue this trend higher, take out these highs. I would like to take an actual trade, but in theory we already took a win following our plan, so there's no need to take a second trade. We already took a win, so never actually got into, guys. You took a limit order, and we never got tagged in, so you won't see this in your P and L, but it's whatever. I still closed where I would have closed in a real trade. Yeah, so even if in theory we weren't actually in the trade, we still were on here with the mock trade, and I hit the close button when we were down here, and where we would have been up 1,300 buckaroonies. So we made 1,300 buckaroonies today, boys. Hope you all enjoyed this trade recap or live demo trading, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next little. Yeah, the only reason, yeah, we would have taken profit here because price was likely going to react off this. We could long term continue lower, which is why I'm also not taking the long. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow for our next live trading recap. Currently up 1K on the week, pretty dope. And I will see you guys tomorrow.